baby. You ready to go back inside, boo boo? So for textiles class, we made fabric on this like plastic loom. And look at this, like I did all of this. My mom helped like with like 5 rows, but look how much rows this has. This is so cute and it's so soft. I wish you guys could feel this. I'm obsessed, and I was able to finish it and take it off the loom. So now I just gotta finish the other side. I used this cotton yarn, and I finished it off. As you can see, the finishing off looks a little different. I used this acrylic wool. I'm so excited. We have to use the actual fabric that we make in garments, so I'm really fussy to use this for something. So this is the loom. It's just like this plastic board with pins that could like pop in and out. Like you see, just push it up, and this is what the pins look like. And then you just push it back into place, and it has like a locking mechanism. But once you squeeze it, it just pops right back up. So this is the first one I did. I showed you guys this yesterday, and I like finished the end with like a different yarn. So this is a plain weave, and this one is the one I did just now. This is a twill. Okay, is this light picking this up good? Right, it's a twill weave, so you can see the difference between the two. This took me about 3.5 hours to do from beginning to end. This one took me like 6 hours. You can see the size difference within the yarn, and it's like different length or whatever. So yeah, this took me 3 hours. This took me like 6. I'm starting to realize a connection between my breakouts and the amount of sugar that I eat. So I probably need to reduce the amount of sugar that I consume. But I don't know. Now that I finished this one, I still have 7 more to do, but I already have one on the loom already that already doing. So now I have to do my math, and I don't know if you guys have ever seen anything like this before, but this is called, what's this? Normal distributions is a type of probability calculation system. I've never done anything like this before, and I hate it, but I finally understand it. So now that I finally understand the normal distributions, before I was doing like z-scores and I was doing z-scores and like mean and stuff like that, standard deviation. Never did standard deviation before. I did mean and like mode and median and all that, whatever it is. But all this other statistical stuff, this is new. So I have, what's the other one called? Some sort of equation to do now, and I'm gonna do that, and then I have more maths to make. So that's exciting. So this is a question I'm working on, and this is the textbook, which does not speak English, I'm sure of it. So my best friend sent me this example that gives me the equations, and then she explained it to me. And yeah, this is my working for just part 1 of the question, and I know starting part 2, it has been like 3 hours. As you can see here, I did part 1 of the question. This might be wrong. I'm about to put in part 2 of the question, and I still have another one to do. But at least all the rest I already have right, but I'm 2 days late, so I am getting 20 points off for it or something like that. Yeah, so honestly, be junk. Don't like it. So finally finished weaving, and I never want to weave again. I was so excited when I did the first piece of fabric. I'm like, I made my own fabric, and I was so excited. And then I got to the 5th one, and I was like, I never want to do this again. It was terrible. Okay, so let me just show you what I have off the loom, and then I have like 2 others to take off the loom. So I will show you those when those are off and done. But let me show you once I'm done. So this one is this pattern. I wanted to do like the ones at the side, but my mom was like, oh, you're running out of time, so don't worry about it. She right. This is the first one that I did again. I have this one, which is like strip up fabric that I use, and then like a tinier yarn. This is a twill weave, and you can see the difference between this here and this here. Like, these two are different. Then I did one with fringe all over it, and I think this one is really, really cute. This is a carded one. This is similar to this, but this one has more texture, as you can see, like is more raised. And then this one is a basket weave. I think between this one and this one are my favorite of the normal non-fancy ones, and this one is my favorite of the fancier ones that we had to do. But I also did a unicorn. I'll show you guys that one later.
I've got additional names in terms of, sometimes it depends on who's actually discovered it. Easily, because the supply does not depend on nature.
This is the very first week. This is week 6, by the way. This is the very first week that I actually understand and was able to complete my math without any extra help, like googling anything, because we did geometry, and geometry was one of my best subjects. I got 100, and it only took me like 2 hours to do, which is good because it usually takes me like 5 hours to do the assignment. Look, I got 100. Now that I am finished my math homework, I can film a TikTok. I filmed my TikTok. I put in my 2 little puffs that I bought when I was in Atlanta. You can see all the swatches on my arm. But I did a sunset look. That was inspiration for the look. And the thing that's most surprising is the lips, because I use the Fenty Beauty matchstick in the color Rum for the lips, and this looks good. I'm really happy with how everything turned out. I really love this look, but I don't think I'll be able to recreate it to go out, because this took me like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I don't think I would do this again. But I also didn't know what I was doing, and made it up as I was going along. So maybe, I don't know. I really like this. This is the best makeup I've ever done in all my years trying to do makeup.